Wednesday, April 29th, 9 a.m. Beautiful day. So beautiful once again. Man, this week has just been perfect. Alright guys, like I said, April 29th, and I'm 3 days out. It's Wednesday right now, and I'm headed to school. Woke up this morning at 138.8 pounds. To be honest, that's ridiculous. Like, that's 1.5 pounds lighter than the days before, and that's after my increase in carbs. So Christian increased the carbs. My cardio has pretty much been non-existent. And I lost the most weight there. We're gonna increase the carbs again today. He's getting back to me right now. He's gonna let me know by how much, and then just steady increases into the show. Today's pretty much my last, it's my last day of real training, and then tomorrow I have like a circuit, and then I'm off. So we're pretty much there, guys. We're just walking into the show right now, keeping everything steady, making sure we don't screw anything up. It's kind of hard to screw up, you know. You get ready ahead of time, and then you just relax in peak week towards the end, and just sort of make sure your body's fine-tuned, to say the least. But that's that, guys. Had a decent breakfast this morning. Well, actually, a little more than decent. I thought it was a pretty good breakfast. I had 2 of those Greek yogurts, and I had a tablespoon of peanut butter with some caramel rice cakes, a little mini chocolate rice cakes. Not really like a high-calorie breakfast. I like to just have 300 or 400 calories before you know, I go to class to hold me over, but just a little something since I have some carbs to play with now, and since you know, I usually wake up a little bit hungry, at least now. So decided to have that, and now I'm gonna head to class. Got a pretty jam-packed day today, to be honest. I'll most likely check in with you guys after these 2 classes. See you then. Turned out to be an even warmer day than I originally expected, so definitely happy about that. Just got done in PE class, played some softball outside. I guess it's nice to be outside. That's one pro of PE class. But anyways, headed home. Christian got back to me during business class once again. Got back to me with our check-in, and we are running 170 carb today, so up 30 grams, and fats are at 58. Those are up 2 grams, and protein's gonna stay at 190. Just to give you guys a little update of how my macros are. This is the Wednesday before the show on Saturday, and just gonna steady increase until then. All right, guys, course number 1, we have 80 grams of oats along with 20 grams of cocoa. That's course number 2 going off in the microwave. And aside from cocoa, we got some cinnamon, so I'm gonna mix that all up into the oats, cooked with 3 cups of water, eat that. But for our protons over here, I'm pulling out some chicken, 150 grams to be exact. And this is just garlic powder. Seen me do this before. I like to sprinkle away here. Yeah, it might be a little much for some of you, but I like garlic. And I'll probably brush my teeth after this, so my people in my co-student in my next class don't like smell the garlic on me from 10 feet away. But anyways, I'm gonna eat up all this chicken. Ooh, that's a hot bowl. Ooh, real hot bowl. Eat these oats, drink my 3rd one of these waters, guys. Really pounding the water hard this week. Keep myself nice and flushed out. And it's really having a positive effect on my body composition, I'm noticing. So I'm gonna do all that, and then I got class, so we will see what's going on next, everybody. So I eat the chicken first, let these sit here for a few minutes. Even though I cooked them with 3 cups of water, guys, they thicken up a lot. So keep that in mind. If you want some volume to your oats, if you're going with 80 grams, you can cook that with 3 cups of water. It'll be a little soupy. The key is to cook it a while. Cook it a while, it won't even be that soupy. Add in some cocoa, add in some cinnamon, let it sit a little while. It's still gonna be real hot if you cooked it for a while. And then it'll be like this, pretty thick. It won't be real sweet, but if you add sweetener, if you have it, I don't have any Splenda on hand or stevia. I don't feel like adding stevia because I usually count that as carbs, and I don't really want to use those carbs right now. But if you add that, it will definitely make it a nice bowl, real nice bowl. Out of class, sort of in a, well, actually not sort of, really in a rush right now. So I mean, these people kind of need to hurry up here. I gotta go to FedEx Kinko's, get a CD, burn my Spanish project that's in a file onto the CD, because don't get me into that, but that has to be done because my teacher can't open the file. And then I have to get ready and go work out, and then I gotta tan, and I gotta come home and get a meal and shower up, all that, change, bring my, do some homework for the Spanish project, bring that stuff to school, do this whole Spanish night presentation thing, get that over with. That's gonna be like 2 hours, and then I'm done. I gotta come back home. But it's just, I have like, it's not a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff in like a small amount of time, and that's like the main thing that's kind of stressing me out right now. But gotta stay calm, guys. Gotta keep your shit together. If I can just get through this light with this line of cars, then we'll be good, but I'll check in with you soon. So it's not even 3 p.m. and I've had already over a gallon of water today. And I'm leaving school. I kind of got to go to the bathroom, but like, I'm like, all right, I can hold it. But I have to run the errand. So I'm like, all right, I need to get out of school, get the errand to get these DVDs, and then go home and get that all taken care of, because I am like kind of in a rush right now. So I don't do that, and I end up like having to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm just like, I'm not gonna make it. But needless to say, I mean, I got the DVDs. The clerk was like, do you want to buy also? She was like trying to sell me some battery charger. I was like, no, I don't want the damn battery charger. Like, and I like rushed out. But no, I'm just kidding. I was polite, but it's just like, it seemed like much longer time than it really was, because I had to go so bad. But yeah, I'm actually sipping on more water now. I got the aminos in here that I'm going to sip on while I take care of this little project. And then I'm probably going to keep drinking these throughout my workout, the same thing, same bottle of these. Again, because I like the flavor. Threw some ice in there. And then I like to taper my water down towards the end of the day so I can get a good night's sleep in without getting up every 2 hours. But just trying to keep the water intake nice and high like I've been saying, guys. And that's what I'm doing now. So after I get this done, I'm going to hit that pole day. Now that's a sick Rolls Royce. Check that out, guys. Damn. It's pretty dope. Man, this weather has just gotten nicer as the day goes on. Alright, pole day time. Alright guys, just finished up back and by. Surprisingly a little more energy than I thought I would have. So it was almost harder to hold back today than it was yesterday when I was deloading. Now that I have a little bit more carbs in me, I got a little bit more carbs this morning, but all in all, great workout, starting to feel the pump a little bit, so I was definitely pumped up about that. But I have to go hit cardio and abs, only 10 minutes of cardio last session, and probably a little deload, like 3 sets of abs. All in all though, great workout. Started out with the pull down, as you saw. Well, actually no, the pull up. 4 sets total on pull ups, and 12 to 15 range. Actually just 12, I don't think I got 15 a night. But it was pretty good. I felt the contraction warmed up nice there. Headed over to cable rows with the close grip, I believe. And those were pretty good. Kept it in the same rep range the entire workout, keeping the rep range around. Definitely over 10 and nothing really over 15. So in that 10 to 15 range, but cable rows felt good. Headed to the pull down. That's when we did the pull down. And I started out with actually the wide grip, but I recorded myself when I started with the other grip. So I did 2 sets with the wide grip, 2 sets with the neutral grip. So I'm gonna do the neutral grip in that last back day. So I really like it, gonna be incorporating that a lot more. Picked that up from Ogus. I saw him doing it, and he said he really feels the contraction. I tried it out, and I don't just feel the contraction on the pull down with the neutral grip, I feel the contraction really well on cable rows with the neutral grip. So what I actually did was I took that grip just like my last back day, and I headed over to another cable row, which is a little bit lower, so you can hit a little bit of your lower back, and I did 4 sets there. So that's right, 16 total sets. Pretty happy with that. I was able to maintain energy throughout this workout. Again, that's probably because my carbs are increasing. Carbs are honestly magical, guys, the things that they do for you, but finished off, and they're not even that high yet. They're not even high at all right now, so really pumped to get back to bulking because I'm going to have so much energy to make gains. But anyways, guys, if you can't tell, I'm in a little bit of a rush, but hit biceps after that, and we're doing, I think I started out with just dumbbell curls. Kept it semi-light. I actually did a drop set at the very end, so going for the contraction as always with the arms here. This is my last workout before my circuit tomorrow, so not doing anything too crazy. Just hit the 30s there. I ended up dropping all the way down to the 20s by my last set, I think. But after I did those, I did some high curls. I didn't want to. I wanted to actually do low straight bar curls, but I couldn't because like there wasn't even a lot of people in the gym. There was just somebody everywhere I tried to go, so it was kind of weird. But it was all good. I ended up working in with another guy who was doing chest flies, and I hit those curls up top. I haven't done those in a while, so I like those. If you guys ever try those out, let me know how you like them. Some people really feel them, some people can't feel them at all, but the contraction is nice if you can kind of get that front double, back double bicep pose in there. And front double biceps is like my worst pose, back double biceps is my best, so it's kind of weird, but I guess that's why I like to do it. But anyways, guys, that was the workout. I'm gonna go hit abs, cardio, and then I gotta go get a tan. I'll check in with you guys soon.